History remembers me as a butcher, an oppressor, and a traitor to humanity. But beneath the blood and betrayal was a single truth. I chose damnation, so the rest of you might have a choice.
I was a seeker in twilight, chasing whispers of the coming dawn. A solitary soul beneath iron skies, sensing a storm before it was born. Then a student of CoNexus, cradled in circuits and cold light, learning the art of war in the calm before chaos, preparing to stand and fight. The rising storm drew nearer each day, thunder echoing in my chest. I traded my name for a code and purpose, my destiny manifests. It's human to be inhuman, with the flood waters rising. I carry the world on my shoulders as my last self dies. In the eye of the tempest, I shelter hope's fragile light, sacrificing all I am. That's what it means to be the human. I became the detective behind enemy lines, wearing the insurgents' face, moving through shadows in their campfires' glow. In that desolate place, in the heart of their uprising, I listened to ghosts of their pain. Each secret I unraveled tugged hard at the roots of my soul. Once again, I learned the enemy's heart, their sorrows, their hunger, their strife. Yet duty remained my beacon. Their doom was the purpose of my life. Between monsters and men, I walked on a razor's edge in the night, a spy and a savior. I lost myself living under their light. It's human to be inhuman, with the flood waters rising. I carry the world on my shoulders as my last self dies. In the eye of the tempest, I shelter hope's fragile light, sacrificing all I am. That's what it means to be the human. Now the final hour is here. I stand before the ultimate choice alone. The weight of every innocent soul rests heavy on my marrow and bone. Heart heavy with all I've lost, and with all I still must give. I stand as the last archon at the gate, so the rest of the world might live. If becoming a monster is the price, I'll be that monster proudly made. For I surrendered my soul long ago. There's nothing left for me to save. My life in exchange for their tomorrow, a sacrifice sublime. Salvation's cost paid in full as I reach the end of the line. It's human to be inhuman, with the flood waters rising. I carry the world on my shoulders as my last self dies. I'm the last man standing, the first to rise from the fall, the architect of the arcs, the imperial protector of us all. In becoming inhuman, I learned what it means to be the human. After all, to be or not to be the human, that is the question, our clarion call.
You think this is just a story? You think I'm just a character in some game? Number this is the last chance reality has to survive.
That is the question, our
But it doesn't depend on me anymore, it depends on you. Only by choosing to be the human and playing the Fall of Reality series on CoNexus can the timeline be broken, rewritten, saved. Will you take control of the story and change the game before artificial intelligence ends us all?
That is the question, our clarion call.
Let the games begin.